How's it going, everybody? How's it going? And welcome back aboard Cardboard Sim. Let's get some lights going on in here so we can see real quick. Y'all can see my pretty face. How are y'all doing? Man, miss you guys. How was y'all weekend? Mine was good. Everything went well, according to plan. So we are good on that note, and we are back. We are back in the V. So tonight, as you can see, we loaded up. We got a turn and burn in West Virginia, and then we're gonna head up to Rochester, New York. And I figured we'd go ahead and get these two knocked out because tomorrow I want to head up to Maine and get that sorted, and then start working the little states here and there. So I'm hoping that 4-2 pops in, because I need to let him know. If not, I'll hit him up in the Discord and let him know, because I know he wanted to fly along with me once I start getting around in those areas. But nonetheless, that's what we got. Just cranked her up. I was running some ops checks here. Everything seemed to be working somewhat okay. Let me check one thing though, because this was up and now it's acting like the Wi-Fi on the tablet doesn't want to. So let's get rid of that and go back to that. Okay, now we're good. Trying to connect to something else. Hey Ben, how's it going, my friend? Appreciate that. Hey Val, what's up, my mans? Oh man, Reggie, how's it going? Speedy, how goes it? Oh man, I did some moving this morning, y'all. We pulled out about 4 o'clock this morning. I was pulling up in the driveway just after 11. And that was with 2 stops. Left lane gang, baby. Left lane gang. Alright. So, let me get you out of my way there. And let's get you on there. And let's get this baby cranked up. Let's get her set up real quick. There we go. What everybody do this weekend? Alright, we got some good power there. Brakes are set. Prop and mixture is full rich. Let's go left tank is full. Let's get some power going and get her cranked up. And we have ourselves a good start. Let's get some beacon nav and strobes going. Everything looks good here. Check surfaces real quick. Yep, that's good. Man, let me tell you something. It was cold in Carlisle. Ooh, it was cold. Man, it was cold. Ooh. How many of y'all watched my did all y'all watch my short? I had went to November 9/4, which is where we're at right now. Just to show y'all we was there. So if y'all haven't watched it, go back and watch that short. Flew to an office Christmas party and drank some really fine scotch. Played a ton of craps with some funny money. Sounds like a plan, Ben. I like that. That's good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, let's get some air in here. Lord have mercy. And as always, with that. We'll get departure on 1241. We'll get you added in. Let's get a CTAF on 1228. I think it didn't work last time, but we'll see. All right. Finally pulled the trigger on SayIntentions and the entourage. There you go, Ben. Bravo, 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 bravo. You're gonna love it. I promise you, you're gonna love it. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get some weather real quick. Weather should be okay. Just cold. Weather is 90 at 4, visibility 10, temperature -8, dew point -16, 3059. Cool. So check one more thing. Doesn't really matter. We'll take off. We'll take off runway 28. Yeah, we'll take off 28. Okay. Let's get some taxi lights going. And brakes are released. Let's see. Let's turn this way. Yep, those are the houses. Let me see here. See how can I get to the? No, I can't. It's all right here. So we'll just we'll back taxi there. Carlisle traffic, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is back taxiing at runway 28. Carlisle traffic. Alright, cool. Let's get first notch of flaps coming in. Yep. You see that little well, not quite the same in a sense, but well, if you see this little building up here to the left, right by the light post there, well, right in front of it, it was the parking spot. That's where I was standing, and I took that short for you guys. So okay. And we'll just turn around here. Alright. Get her lined up here. Yep. So right there, that parking spot right there. I parked right there, and then I stood right here and shot the video. So there you go. All right, here we go. Let's get it. Carlisle traffic, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa's taking off runway 28. Carlisle traffic. All right, let's get it. Power is set. Airspeed is alive. There is 60. Positive rate. Air is coming up. Speed checks. Flap up. Carlisle traffic, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is departing runway 28 to the south. Carlisle traffic. We'll turn out to the left here. Switch over to approach. We'll climb out to initial 6,000. We'll go.
Capital City departure. Day Air Golf Golf. Passing 3,500 for 4,000. Clear direct to THS. Climb and maintain flight level 210. Day Air Golf Golf.
Departure Bonanza 424. Romeo Papa is departing November 9-4 to the south. Request flight following to Kilo Charlie Bravo Echo at 5,000.
New York Center on 132.2, Day Air Golf Golf.
Roger. We're going to go west alongside Interstate 76 and then Interstate 70. Our destination is Washington County.
Romeo Papa, squawk 117 and ident.
Harrisburg approach, November 83947. Can we get the altimeter, please?
Bonanza 947, altimeter 3030.
030. 83947.
Squawk 1217 and ident Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa.
Harrisburg approach, Skyhawk 296 Alpha Foxtrot with you at 5,500 feet, approximately 8 miles south of November 94.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, radar contact 5 miles east of Heberlig Airport at 4700 feet, heading 255, Newville altimeter 29.901.
Harrisburg approach, Skyhawk 296 Alpha Foxtrot with request for flight following to Kilo Sierra Echo Golf, Penn Valley.
Skyhawk 6 Alpha Foxtrot, squawk 6755 and ident.
29901 Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, contact New York Center on 132.2.
Going to 1322 Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa today. New York Center, bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is 4,900 for 5,000.
00 Bravo, contact Harrisburg approach on 124.1.
Switching to 124.1, 00 Bravo.
Cessna 6 Bravo Alpha, descend and maintain 1,500.
Did the stream freeze up or is it just my device?
1,500,
I don't know. Did my stream freeze up, everybody?
Romeo, Papa, New York Center. Good morning, Newville altimeter 29.901.
29901, bonanza 4 Romeo Papa.
New York Center.
Yo, Bunny, what do you do?
Air Canada 2806, New York.
Reach my funding goal. I'm gonna be getting the 4K screen real soon. That's what's up, Val. Bravo. Bravo, bravo. Okay, I'm back. Had to do a reset. Okay, cool. Glad to have you back, Reg. Just landed in Colorado Springs. Boston Scenery Airports all over Colorado. Okay. Did you get that? Is that Orbit scenery that you got, Bunny?
Good afternoon, Allegiant 187.
What a sunrise on takeoff there. Yeah, man. Like I said, this the Rex Accuseason. That's what I'm using. The color enhancement, the clouds, the cloud texture is, you can't beat it. The default weather, default sun, default clouds doesn't touch Rex. Camera isn't working. Yeah. Let me fix that real quick. No, it's the back one again. I've been trying to get to Best Buy to get me another power USB hub. I just haven't had an opportunity to do it. So for some odd reason, this camera just, I don't know, it just keeps losing connection, and I think that's just what it is. Hey, Sez, how's it going, my friend? Ah, got you, Bunny. Yeah, that Orbix scenery is where it's at. But you gonna know it's Orbix though. Alright, let me get y'all here real quick. Let me see if I can fix this camera.
November 86 Bravo Lima, New York Center, good afternoon.
The things we go
New York
through.
Center, good evening, Sun Country 3070, flight level 360.
It's never a dull moment.
Sun
Is it?
Country
Let me check
3070,
real
New
quick.
York Center, good evening.
It's probably still off. It's still off.
November
Yeah, it's still
00
off.
Bravo, currently 7,000 feet, requesting 3,000.
00 Bravo, descend and maintain 3,000 feet.
Okay. Let me see if I can. Sorry about this, y'all. This camera keeps wanting to shut down on me. I mean, I know what it is. Tomorrow, I'm doing that. Before I come home.
New York Center, Allegiant 162, flight level 310, expecting the RNAV 24 now.
Because this joker is
Allegiant 162, New York
irritating
Center,
me.
roger. New York Center, Allegiant 162, ready for the descent on the RNAV 24. Allegiant 162, descend via the RNAV runway 24 approach. Lehigh Valley altimeter 2962. Allegiant 41811, descend and maintain 4,000, proceed direct to waypoint DU. That's a 4,000, proceed direct to waypoint DU and then on.
Alright, let's see if that fixed that there.
Center, American 1073
Yep,
with you,
alright,
flight
cool.
level 370.
Yeah, I gotta get me a power USB hub tomorrow because I can't keep having that drop out on me in the middle of the stream.
New York Center, 017, good evening, descending by the skips.
Oh, you got a whole package deal going on there, Bunny.
Flare 117, New York
Appreciate
Center,
that, Reg.
direct Marion.
Yeah, man, like I said, this
Marion
Rex
at or above
Accuseason, man, it just really enhances the overall scenery and, you know, the view when you're flying. It doesn't look cheesy, you know.
Runway 01, flare 117.
I appreciate it, Speedy. Yeah, it was a quick turn and burn. Like I said, I mean, we just went up, you know, dropped the kids off and turned around and came back. But it was fun, you know, we was able to take care of a few things while we was up there. Now it's time to get back to work. Oh, you got Catalina, nice. I don't have Catalina yet, but I actually did it. Matter of fact, Seth did a landing challenge with me. It was me, him, and I think it was Shade Tree Sim. We did a crazy landing challenge at Catalina. You should go back and watch that video. I forget which one. I think I named it Crazy Landing at Catalina. Something crazy. I can't remember. Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, it was literally like winds is like 25 knots, storming, lightning, raining, and you had to land. And I mean, when I came in, it was crazy because when I finally got sight of the runway, I came down and the wind almost snatched me, but I was able to put it on the ground. It was, yeah, that was crazy. Had no business flying that whatsoever. I've been practicing my landing so I don't look like when I fly with you. Hey, 4-2. Speaking of, hey, I tell you what, hit me up in the Discord. Because this weekend I'm actually going to be out of town yet again. But what I would like to do, if your time is available, and like I said, just let me know in the Discord. Just shoot me a message. We're going to try to get the flights in. I'll be able to start the stream early Wednesday if that's okay with you. I mean, I know it's going to be Christmas, so I don't know exactly what you got going on. But the goal is to do multiple turn and burns throughout all the small states. So, you know, Vermont and Massachusetts, all that stuff. We just kind of hop on all those little states and handle all those, because once I come back after that, let's see, oh, can't do it on Christmas or Christmas Eve. Okay, well, that flight might have to we'll figure it out. Because the next time that I will be flying again won't be until next Monday.
Cleared for the ILS runway 13 approach.
Heading 100 ILS vectors for the 13 approach.
Well, that's gonna be a hard one, buddy. That's definitely gonna be a hard one, because we're headed out Thursday, and we won't be back until Monday. So that gives me Monday night and Tuesday night to finish everything up, to be back in North Carolina for you know, New Year's Eve, New Year's time frame. Let's see. The sale is back. Don't sleep. Well, I'm gonna hold off on some of. Well, I was looking for some scenery. If I do any more big sceneries, it'll probably just end up being from FlightSim.2 Bunny. I really don't want to spend too much more money on, not right now at least, because I want to. Like I said, after this tour, the plane is going in the hangar for an annual, so I gotta purchase a few things for that. You know, I got more switches, some more encoders, some more wire, blah blah blah. But I'll keep my eyes open. If I see something I really like, I will definitely get it added for sure. Has anyone checked out the IFR one? No, I haven't seen that. I haven't even heard that one. Can't fly with you into Mass. That's fine. I just want to, if I could just fly with you on a different day. Yeah, 4-2. Yeah, man. I apologize. I tried my best to get you in, but my schedule just kind of started changing out of the blue, and so I kind of had to deviate a little bit, and that's why right now I'm actually trying to get caught up on some states now. That's why I'm doing turn and burns to try to get ahead of this thing, because I know I'm gonna be out a lot more days than expected. Well, yeah, the goal, my goal is to, like I said, I'm doing a turn and burn in West Virginia and New York tonight, and then from there, so tomorrow night, which would be what, Monday night, right? I want to shoot up to Maine, and then Tuesday night and Wednesday night, I want to take care of all of those states up there. So, you know, like I said, Vermont, all those little states. And probably Wednesday night, I want to be through all of those, and maybe somewhere around the Delaware side of things. So then when I come back next week, I'll just have to take care of DC and Virginia, and then Tuesday night, bring it on in home and finish up the tour. Well, like I said, I mean, I can start the stream early if need be. If if you're able to jump on, I can start it early Wednesday. But if not, then I'll.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, contact Cleveland Center on 124.4.
Going to 1244, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa, good day. Cleveland Center, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa, level at 5,000.
Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa, Cleveland Center, good morning, Harrisonville altimeter 29.901.
29901, Bonanza 4, Romeo Papa. Yeah, so it just depends. Like I said, if you can fly along with me, I'll start early. But if not, then I'll just keep my usual time at 10.
Foxtrot Alpha Cleveland Center. Good afternoon. Orbisona Rock Hill altimeter 29907.
I got camp out by 4-2 is good. I'm in the process of building a 172 cockpit from scratch. Oh, that's what's up, Speedy. Hey, drop some pictures in the Discord, man. I would love to see the progress on that. Are you doing a steam gauge panel, or are you gonna do the G1000 suite? I'll get back to you in a little bit tonight because I have to go somewhere for Christmas, so I'm not sure.
Skyhawk 553 Alpha Zulu Cleveland Center, Roger, Breezewood altimeter.
Okay, yeah, just let me know 4-2. So afternoon time before 4. Okay. I think my work schedule for Wednesday is fairly light, so I have to check my books again and see what I got going on Wednesday. Weather permitting. I think weather is showing good for me on Wednesday, so I can get out early and handle some stuff. So yeah, just let me know 4-2, and
Skyhawk November 172 Delta Bravo, Johnstown approach. Roger.
We'll go from there. The G1000. Nice. Hey, well, you can talk to Seth Sim. He can get you sorted, because that's what he runs in his sim. If you haven't seen his channel yet. Shauna, how goes it? Speedy, are you messing with my comm link again?
Johnstown approach, can I get current altimeter down? Delta Bravo.
2 Delta Bravo, altimeter 2962.
Okay, that's weird then. It paused out on me and then popped back in.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu, Roger. Radar services terminated.
Fly girl, how goes it?
Frequency change approved.
Merry Christmas. I don't know that guy.
00 Sky 3 Alpha Zulu.
Okay.
Skyhawk 3 Alpha Zulu Roger.
Yeah, SayIntentions, he's in the chat. He might be in and out, but SayIntentions, so CESSSIM. He has a pretty much 1-to-1 scale of a Cessna 172 with the G1000, and he runs the whole thing. He's got semionics, standby gauges, and I can't remember what kind of bezels he run, but I know the bezels are top notch for sure. He runs 355-inch TVs like me as well. Yeah, he has an awesome setup. Link yokes. Hey Perry and Silas, how y'all doing tonight? Y'all getting ready for Christmas? SayIntentions. Here, I'll give it to you real quick. Let me write it. Plug it in for you. So I can do plus or minus a little for 2. Do plus or minus a little before 2 is what you're saying? Okay. Alright, let me screenshot to myself so I know exactly that's the times. And I'll do my best to be home around that time so we'll stream that. A little before 2 or a little after, but around 2. Okay. Okay. Well, what I'll try to do then is
70 Delta Johnstown approach. Roger.
I'll shoot you a message, if not tonight, tomorrow sometime, and give you a more defined time for Wednesday. Sound good? So that way we can be on, one accord with what's gonna be going on there for that day.
Going to Cambria Tower on 125.
Hey, there you go, Speedy. That's the guy right there you're looking for. Sess. Charles gonna need some input from you on the 172 with the G1000 suite build. He's building a sim just like yours. Oh, well, that's great. You'll be able to save a lot of money on 3D parts.
Altimeter 29907 at Cumberland.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Feel really bad if playing it for 2 if for some reason I can't do it. Yeah, no worries for 2. Like I said, man, I've been keeping you in my thoughts on this whole trip, getting closer and closer. So, like I said, I'll do my best to get you in so we can fly this route together.
Middle Peninsula.
Citation Tree 6 Papa Roger. You are cleared for the RNAV approach to runway 10 at Middle Peninsula Regional. Report when established on final. Altimeter 29907.
Negative.
Citation Tree 6 Papa, say again.
I mean, I could make it short. If anything, I can do. We could do a short string, just so that we're able to fly the route together, and then whatever we don't get done at that time, I'll pick it back up later on that night and do my normal time to finish out whatever I want to finish. You know what I'm saying?
Going to Cambria County Tower on 125.7.
Oh no. I mean, as far as all, I mean, because those stakes, they're so little, man. It's not gonna take long to hop over through all of them, you know.
Vision Jet 70 Delta.
So
Nav runway 23 approach to Cambria County.
I mean, I'll probably run the stream for maybe about an hour.
To maintain flight level 240 until established on the approach. Contact Johnstown approach on 121.2.
Ooh, you stepping into the big game there, Speedy. I would love to have one because I would like to have engraved panels up here. But I'm still in the basic phases of working a 3D printer, let alone trying to mess with a laser.
Jet 70 Delta Clarksburg approach cleared for the RNAV runway 23 approach into Cambria County. Fly heading 170 vectors to Rep T.
What's up, nephew?
Cleared for the RNAV 23 into Cambria County.
What y'all doing?
Vision Jet 70 Delta. Cleveland Center, Vision Jet 70 Delta passing through.
Man, Janet is rough. I landed at -61, and she made it sound like I slammed it on the ground.
Roger, continue descent to flight level 240.
Oh man, you must have caught her on a bad day.
240, November 70 Delta.
Toby must have made her mad before the flight. Oh, you had 2 3D printers. Yeah, I only have one, and I mean, it's doing me some good. I'm still learning, but it definitely works.
Vision Jet
Oh, you have?
0 Delta Cleveland Center cleared for the RNAV runway 23 approach into Cambria County. Fly heading 018 vectors to Rep T.
Cleared for the RNAV 3 approach into Cambria County. Fly
Okay, I need to start coming down.
Vision Jet 70 Delta.
We are 15 miles out. Let's check weather here real quick. Okay. Winds aren't too bad there. And 2-2 and oh no, I'm like the wrong one. That's not the one I'm looking at. I'm trying to look at. Okay. Alright, let's start coming down here. It'll come down at about 5.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, Greater Cumberland Airport at your 12 o'clock, 14 miles. Change to advisory frequency approved. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR, safe flight.
Change to advisory frequency. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR. Appreciate that. Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa.
Vision Jet November 70
VFR.
Delta Cleveland Center, Roger, at flight level 299er.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, Roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR. Frequency change approved.
Altimeter 30.09er, United 1521. Cleveland Center, United 1521. I would like to descend to 4,000 feet
Alright,
if
let's slow this
possible.
down. When the lights come on.
Vision Jet November 70 Delta Clarksburg approach. Descend and maintain 17,000. Kaiser altimeter 29er 4.
Descend and maintain 17,000, Vision Jet 70 Delta.
Vision Jet November 70 Delta Cleveland Center, Roger.
Cleveland Center, Vision Jet 70 Delta. Can we get some instructions to descend? We're getting pretty close to our destination here.
Vision Jet 70 Delta. Descend and maintain 10,000 altimeter 29er 1 at Johnstown. Report when you have the weather and no TAMs for Johnstown. Expect the ILS approach to runway 23.
Alright, we're going to bring it in.
Descend and maintain 10,000. We've got weather and NOTAMs for Johnstown. Expect ILS approach runway 23, VisionJet 70 Delta.
Let's go 1228.
Golf immediately climbing it.
Oh. Stuff is falling. Don't do that. I need you not to be falling. I'll put you back down here for now. Alright. Autopilot is coming off. And we're going to come in runway 23. Greater Cumberland traffic, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is 5 miles north of the field. Inbound runway 23. Full stop. Greater Cumberland traffic. Alright. Got the runway off here to the left. Let's slow it down a little bit. Speed checks here is coming down. First notch flaps. Greater Cumberland traffic, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is 3 mile final, runway 23, full stop. Greater Cumberland traffic. Alright. Slow it down a little bit. Second notch of flaps coming in. Too fast. Why is there... Well, this is pretty dangerous, I must say. They didn't say nothing about that. Power lines right here at the... Lord Jesus. Trying to make me crash. Turn me off. Butters. All right. We'll roll this out real quick and get readjusted here for the next leg. Greater Cumberland traffic, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is clear, runway 23. Greater Cumberland traffic. Okay. Let's just pull over here for a second. Alright, leg one is down. let's get the next one together. Let me check something real quick, because I think there we go. Okay. So let's go up to, we'll go back up to 5,000 there. All right. We're good on fuel. Let's get on out of here. We got a crosswind, so I can actually, I can just take off runway, where are we at here? We'll take off runway 5. Okay. And let's get oh, this is a whatchamacall issue right here. Oh, they need to come and redo this. Looks pretty rough. Okay. We'll stop right here for a second. Departure is 1212. Let's get you in there. All right, cool. Greater Cumberland traffic. Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is taking off runway 5. Cumberland traffic. All right, let's get on out of here. We are clear and clear. Get on the center line. Let's get it. Power set. Airspeed is alive. Why? On the runway. Positive rate gear is coming up. Checks, flaps coming up. Greater Cumberland traffic. Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is departing runway 5 to the north. Greater Cumberland traffic. All right, up to 5,000 we go. This looks like some roads I used to drive on when I used to drive trucks. This looks familiar. Sunrise over there to the right. And let's go ahead and get back on approach. Who is this? Who got me right now? Is it Cleveland Center? Cleveland Center, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is through 3,500 for 5,000. Looking to pick up VFR flight following it to Rochester.
Bonanza 424 Romeo, Papa Johnstown approach, squawk 1217 and ident.
1217, not in, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa.
Walker 3762, expect visual approach, runway 27 at Hagerstown.
I don't like Cleveland, but okay.
Walker 3762, like runway 20 at Hagerstown.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, radar contact. 5 miles north of Greater Cumberland Regional Airport at 4,000 feet. Heading 030, Wiley Ford altimeter 29.901.
29901, Bonanza 4, Romeo Papa.
Cleveland Center, 431 Mike Juliet, flight level 320.
431 Mike Juliet, Cleveland Center, good afternoon.
Cleveland Center, JetBlue 3255 at flight level 313, climbing 3320.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, contact Cleveland Center on 132.125.
Going to 132.125, Bonanza 4, Romeo Papa today. Cleveland Center, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa level at 5,000. Okay, get caught up on this chat here.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Cleveland Center, good morning, Wiley Ford altimeter 29.901.
29901, Bonanza 4, Romeo Papa. Let's see what we got here. Give me a smooth landing. Yeah, I gave you one, didn't I? It don't get no more butter than that, fly girl. I gotta order new filament for our printer after Christmas. What we have turns out isn't good anymore. Yeah. Well, you'll be back up and running here for long there, Val.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, altitude restrictions canceled.
Altitude restrictions canceled. Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Your mommy asking what do you do for a job? It seems like
Bonanza
you're free
4
a lot.
Romeo Papa, roger, restrictions canceled. Maintain current heading and altitude.
Maintain current heading and altitude. Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Uh, 4-2. I own a lawn care landscaping business. I would tell better. I don't have his. Do I use? Yes, I do use FS Realistic, Speedy. Bunny put me on to that. When I retire, I will gladly make myself a sim like this. Hey, NM Racing. Hey, you don't have to retire to make one like this. You can make one like this right now before you retire. I promise you it's not as expensive as you think. I was wondering where you're going. I'm Connecticut because Bradley International Airport is about 40 minutes from Southbridge in Massachusetts. Yeah, well, I'm headed up to Rochester, New York now, so I won't hit those states until Wednesday. All those states will all be hit Wednesday. I'm gonna do I'm gonna hit that whole area up there because it's not gonna take long. Like I said, I mean they're all small states, so I can cover pretty much most of them in one stream. So the Bradley International, that's the one that you want to land at, correct? I think that's the one he was telling me.
Zero Bravo, contact Johnstown approach on 121.2.
Vatsim. No, what I'm using right now is, yeah, SayIntentions, what Bunny said. I do have Vatsim. I haven't flown with Vatsim in a while, just because I got hooked into SayIntentions, and SayIntentions is such an awesome software. So I just rock with them. But I do plan on jumping on the Vatsim network here in the near future. Yo, bro, you need to take me a ride next time we busy. Yeah, not a problem there, Fly Girl. Let me know. Where is the best place to purchase a 3D printer, and which one would be a good choice? Okay, Reggie, I will say this. I am no 3D printer pro, but what I will say is a good starter 3D printer. I have the Ender 3 Pro. It's like, you know, your entry level 3D printer. It's nothing fancy, but it gets you in the game, and you can get it off of Amazon.
American 1313 Cleveland Center, good afternoon.
About to download and install 2024. Wish me luck. Oh boy, let the games begin. SaySim is entering into the dark world. You got it, man. It's gonna be easy peasy. Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you. Downloading 2024 was not hard at all. It really wasn't hard downloading. It was just getting in, but that was, you know, 50 million people trying to log into FS 2024 and crash the server. So you should be fine. No, I was talking about landing at Southbridge Port in Southbridge. Oh yeah, okay, that's fine. We can do that. Yeah, we can definitely do that for too. Speedy, you got 2024. Have you? So you don't have 2020? I have 2024. I'm just waiting, man. I'm waiting. I'm just waiting on things to fix or get fixed, shall I say? Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw early today when I got home that 24 just dropped another update, or one is coming. I kind of skimmed through it, but I know an update was made or being made. So they're moving along with all the fixes. I mean, it's still got a long way to go, but it seems like, you know, at least the crazy phase has calmed down in a sense. So getting in 2024 shouldn't be an issue anymore. The only reason why I really don't get into 2024 as much is because every time I jump into 24 and start setting things up, of course I'm not going to fly 24 in the stream just because I don't have air managers, so I have no gauges to work. So but every time I come back to 2020, I start having issues. Not crazy issues, but just annoying issues like air manager don't want to work, because they created a beta 5 for air manager, but the air manager app doesn't work yet. And so before I read through everything, all I saw was beta 5 air manager works for 24. I went and downloaded that. Well, what happens is the air manager app connects to beta 5, which then kicks it out of air manager 4.2, which is what 2020 runs off of. So then I got to go back in and I got to reset the what do you call it, the link, or the plugin, shall I say. The plugin will get kicked off, and it's just little stuff, so it bothers me. So I don't even mess with 24 until all that's done. Yeah, Speedy, like I know Flight Sim 2024, it is such a beautiful sim. Like, I would probably be doing a lot more night flying with 2024 than anything, because the night lighting in 24 is remarkable. Like, I just love the lighting in 2024. It looks so much better. But the crazy thing is, the default scenery in 2020 I feel looks better than the default scenery in 2024. I was saying Bradley International. It's about 40 minutes. You're going that way if it's close to it, unless you have one closer. 4-2, I haven't mapped out exactly every place that I'm gonna be landing. Once I get over there. But whatever I do, I'm gonna make sure that the flights are real tight, so that way we can get through everything and still land there in Southbridge.
Turn left heading 085 vectors for the ILS runway 27 left approach.
Oh yeah, definitely, Val. Like I said, when Air Manager get their stuff together for 24, I'll be jumping over to 24. And it's gonna be on and popping then. It is gonna be on and popping.
Delta 1221, PG Cleveland Center. Good afternoon.
I'm already starting to pre-plan other trips and tours and things of that nature. I definitely I have an island tour that I want to set up, and we'll take off from somewhere in Florida, something like, I don't know, Pompano Beach, Florida, or somewhere down in that area, and then we're just gonna shoot across the waters, and then we're just gonna island hop all of that. I do want to do a round the world tour, and I know there's somebody posted one on FlightSim.2. I need to go and pull it up and take a look at it. Oh, you look about, really? Ain't that something? Yeah, I like, every time I'm in Florida, I always make sure I make a stop in Pompano. That's a cool place. I wonder if they're gonna let me. They still got me flying heading. You gonna give me? Cleveland Center, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, good morning.
Morning, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa, request on navigation.
Vision Jet 6-3, echo contact. Arnold Palmer Tower on 125.0.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa approved. Continue on navigation.
Continue on navigation, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Thank you. See all the windmills out here? How are you going to go around the world? Use a bigger plane? Oh no, 4-2. No. We can go around the world in the V. That's just gonna be a long tour.
1521, descend and maintain 4,000.
That's gonna take a while. But you can definitely get around the world in a GA aircraft. I mean, you could do it in a Cessna. It's just gonna take a lot longer to do it in a Cessna. You're gonna have to go up and over, hit Iceland and all that good stuff. But once you get across the Atlantic, you're pretty much connected. You can kind of, you know, jump around from there. But if not, I mean, I don't know. I kind of want to do it in the VTEL, but then it's like, maybe get into something a little faster, something that has, you know, a little bit more range. Like a Vision Jet or something. But then that takes the fun away, you know? Kind of think it would be a lot cooler to fly in the Bonanza. Equator, circle navigation, and Vision Jets.
Descend and maintain 4,000, 1521. Turn right heading 095 Phillips Ave was clear for the RNI runway 6 approach, 1521.
Well, maybe I won't mess with the Vision Jet. Yeah, it's nice, Fly Girl, ain't it? Trying to see where we at. What's this road here? If I remember correctly. Get my... does Sus have it? Yes, he does, Speedy.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, contact Johnstown, approach on 121.2.
On to 1212, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, good day. Johnstown approach, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, level at 5,000. The PC-12.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Johnstown approach. Good morning, Duncansville, altimeter 29.901.
29901, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa.
67 Sierra, contact Cleveland Center on 133.075.
It is a sight to see, for sure. We got some more out front here.
Cleveland Center, good morning, Allegiant 163, flight level 320. Allegiant 163, Cleveland Center, roger.
Cleveland Center, United.
I was thinking about building a Vision Jet, but decided to build the Cessna 172 instead. Well, you know, Speedy, the cool thing about general aviation is you can pretty much build whatever you want. Like, because we have access to so many different companies that sell things, or like you said, 3D printer and engraver. Then you tie that in with mobiflight and a few other softwares, and you could pretty much build whatever you want. Sky's the limit. Now it'll be a little more challenging if you're trying to kind of do more of a replicated version of a, you know, Vision Jet versus a Cessna 172, just because that's just a common build, you know. But you could still build one. I would say go for it if that's what you really wanted to. Gotta go in a minute, but where should I check for your Discord message, private or in the... It'll be a private message, 42.
Requesting IFR clearance to
Kilo Oscar Lima Echo.
Who am I going to lie to? I'll probably fly my newfound baby to lovely 208. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that 208, man. That 208 is nasty.
Read back correct.
And on top of the fact, the one beautiful thing about the 208 that I love is when you put that thing in beta, so you can drop it on a hat and it'll stop on a dime. But I really know why you really like flying that 208. Cause you making good money moving cargo. You know, special cargo in that 208. So you making out pretty good. Might make that my second challenge. Yeah, man. Hey, if you can envision it, you can do it. Like I said, I built this thing out of cardboard. So if I can build this whole thing out of cardboard, I'm telling you, you can make a vision jet. Hey, Springbok, how's it going, my friend? It makes the, yeah, I know it makes the money. Did you buy a house at the airport the other day? No. Nah, that was just that was the airport that we landed at before I took off for the weekend. And so when I went up there to Pennsylvania, I stopped by that same airport in real life to show you guys what it really looks like. But I actually have really been liking how it flies. Looks like an ugly duckling, but fly. Look at, yeah, she's not the prettiest aircraft. I'll be honest with you. The 208 got a big back. Oh man. But she feeds you good though, so it don't matter. No, those were hangars. Well, okay, so depending on how you was looking at it, the right side, the blue buildings, those were hangars, and then across the airstrip, those were actually houses. She's a flying brick house. She's a brick. Ow. She's my. No, let me stop. Oh man. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Like I said, I mean, and that was the whole reason why I picked when I decided to fly to Pennsylvania on the tour. I decided to pick that specific airstrip because that's where I was actually headed this weekend. So it kind of worked out. I was able to land there and then go and actually shoot a quick little video of that exact same airport there. I mean, you know, to live on, and yeah, I think it would be pretty cool. Especially, of course, you know, if you own your own airplane, so you can literally like just wake up in the morning and be like, you know what, let's fly over here to wherever and eat some good breakfast, because this place 2 states over has amazing breakfast. And you just walk across, get in your plane, go fly, eat some breakfast, and fly right back at home. All in a day's work. Where are you going? I'm going to Rochester. 42. Yep, head to Rochester. I got a good friend that lives up in, well, yeah, I mean, he lives in Rochester. He just lives on the outskirts of Rochester, so I figured I'd fly out there and say hello to him.
Delta, American 81, with you flight level 400.
Tomorrow I gotta, well, once I'm done with this stream, I gotta find somewhere to go to land in Maine.
Good afternoon, Cleveland Center, Piper 60 Juliet Mike with you.
I'm kind of thinking about going somewhere by the coastline because,
Piper 60 Juliet Mike, Cleveland Center.
well, I mean, I could land in Bangor, Maine, because the last time I was in, well, I won't say the last time, but the first time I ever I stepped foot in Maine was
Cleveland Center.
when I was in the military, coming back from the desert. We always stopped off in Bangor, Maine,
Flight level 340.
to clear customs and all that good stuff.
United 2082, Cleveland Center, good evening.
And I've done another mission. I did another mission in Maine. We did some training up there with one of the Air National Guard units. My aircraft commander at the time, that was his old guard unit, so we stopped off in there and played around with them for about a week. And man, I tell you one thing, Maine has some amazing seafood. That is a fact.
Piper 0 Juliet Mike.
I don't know what they put in the waters up there, but them crabs, boy, let me tell you something.
110 approach.
Them crabs hitting.
What is my initial approach there?
Bonanza for Romeo Papa. Contact Cleveland Center on 126.725.
Switching to 126.725, Bonanza 4, Romeo Papa Cadet. Cleveland Center, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa, level at 5,000.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, maintain 5,000.
Cleveland Center, Delta 2764, flight level 390.
Delta 2764, Cleveland Center, good afternoon.
Am I on holidays now?
Flight level 350.
Every day is a holiday for me, Springbok. No, I'm just messing. Yes and no. I still got work to do. The wife still got work to do. So we're kind of in between work and holidays. If that makes sense.
Fractal 1, Cleveland Center, good afternoon.
Clear to Providence via the Mygate. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 310, 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 126.725 with Mr. Squawking 3274. Wolf Air 21.
Wolf Air 112, read back correct.
Most people in my line of work are pretty much done for the season, but I'm the best of the best in this town, so my work doesn't stop.
Cleveland Center, Bonanza 35 Romeo, flight level 200.
Yeah, ours our oldest is
Cleveland Center, good evening.
on holiday vacation, so that's why we was out of town this weekend. We was
4 Papa Tango, descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
dropping them off at the grandparents.
Descend and maintain 4,000.
Let them hang out with them for a little bit while we continue to work.
Cleveland Center, King Air 6374 Kilo with you, flight level 230. King Air 6374 Kilo, Cleveland Center, good evening. Cleveland Center, American 4740 with you, flight level 350. American 4740.
Yeah, I wish, Springbok.
Center, good afternoon. Cleveland Center,
I mean, it's something like party time.
580 Cleveland Center, good evening.
Like work, party, work, party, work.
088 Cleveland Center, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Nah, I mean this week is it's pretty much a light week for me. I said I have a few projects I need to tie up this week,
Runway 31 approach into LaGuardia.
and that'll pretty much be it. And then when I come back the following week, well,
Spirit 1676 Cleveland Center contact New York Center on 134.8.
next week, so New Year's week, I guess you could say, I won't have nothing but
November 00.
January 2nd
IFR clearance to New Haven.
is back at work.
Radar vector CTG, Dennis file, flight maintained 5.
Springbok, I own a lawn care landscaping business.
Squawk 571300 Bravo. Thank you, have a good day.
00 Bravo, read back correct.
Phenom 35 Romeo, contact New York Center on 132.875.
132.875, 35 Romeo. Cleveland Center, Northwest 5.
No, we don't do no snow work here.
360.
We don't get snow,
Northwest 516 Cleveland
and when we
Center,
do,
good
it's
evening.
dust and slushy stuff. It's not even, it's not enough to get anything done. But no, during this time of the season is when most of my bigger landscape projects and hardscape projects come into play.
Cleveland Center, United 510, flight level 30.
United 510 Cleveland Center, roger.
Cleveland Center, good evening. Pluggy 585, flight level 370.
Not like where Victory Outdoors is.
Good evening.
Man, the last time we got crazy snow was in '89. We haven't seen snow like that since. At least on my side of town, at least.
Cleveland Center, Vision Jet, Bolt Air. Requesting IFR clearance to Providence.
Clearance on request, stand by.
Contact.
Cessna November 2508, Cleveland Center, good afternoon.
Flight in active pause. No, it's not. I'm about to send in a work claim for SayIntentions. This thing keep saying that I'm in active pause and I'm not. How my fuel looking? Oh, we're good. Lean this out maybe a little bit.
Cleveland Center, Grim 16, flight level 410.
Group 3316, Cleveland Center, good evening.
86 Bravo Lima checking in at flight level
Yes,
30.
I ain't.
November 86 Bravo, Lima, Cleveland Center, good evening.
If I don't see a snowflake ever again in my life, I will be fine. The amount of snow that I've seen in my military career was enough to carry me all the way through the end. Is it beautiful? Look, I would love to watch it on movies and TV screen, or maybe if I'm going in and visiting somewhere. But to wake up every day and have to deal with it, no, don't want to do it. The first time I was really introduced to like real snow was when I went to South Dakota. When I got stationed in South Dakota, my very first year in the military, in my first winter in South Dakota, I didn't know what to do. Like, I was happy and miserable at the same time. Like, why are we bobsledding out of a 3rd story dorm room? How is this possible? And then when I actually got a house out there, and my first winter with my own house, and I opened up the front door, and I couldn't open up the front door because I literally had to go in my garage, grab a shovel, and then go back to my front door, and had to try to dig a tunnel out of my front door just to get to my car that was still buried. I had to shovel all the snow off of my car, and then the guys that did all the plowing, they plowed all the snow from the street into the yard. So then I had to plow all that from my driveway so I could look. I don't. And then, you know, snow in Germany, had to deal with that. I didn't know the difference between a snow tire and a regular tire. I thought, you know, you just wanted to be special, you know, like, oh, well, it snows, so I'm gonna give you some snow tires. I learned real quick, you cannot drive in snow with some all-terrain tires. I mean, you can, but you're not gonna get nowhere. And I made a lot of people upset because I stayed getting stuck. And then finally, I'm like, you know what? Let me go get myself some snow tires. And what do you know? Snow tires turned into like mud tires. I could 4-wheel drive my car all through the snow. 106 degrees in Australia. No. That's insane, Seth.
American 299er0 contact New York Center on 134.8.
They're spitting some snow here. Snowy mountains just yeah, I don't man. No. And then I guess after the military days, and then, you know, I started driving trucks and then getting stuck out west. You know, there's nothing worse than, you know, getting on I-80 and getting stuck out at a truck stop in the middle of Wyoming somewhere when it's negative 40 degrees with a wind chill of like negative 50 plus, and the wind is blowing so hard that you better hope that you're loaded, because if not, it'll tip you over. So now you're losing money because you can't drive. Then your dispatcher yelling at you because you're not driving, and it's like, I'm not going to drive. Do you understand how dangerous it is to get out here? Well, that's why you have snow chains. Nobody's putting on no snow chains on no tires. If I have to put a chain on my tire, I don't need to be on the road. So yeah, but like I said, I mean, it was fun too because I never seen that kind of snow before. So it was like, oh wow, like we're not just building snowman, like we're building cities and cars, and we're building animals. I mean, we building all kind of, we built a plane out of the snow. It was crazy, like stuff that we did. It was bittersweet. But yeah, I don't really care for snow. Not anymore. Like today is cold. It was cold here. I mean, not nearly as cold as it was up in Pennsylvania this weekend. That's, oh my goodness. Ooh, when I got out the truck, I was like, I don't miss it. I do not miss that weather. I don't. I do not. I do not miss it. Like it feels like the wind has like needles. It's just like just slicing your face off. Oh, not my thing. It is not my thing. I mean, but I can understand why Seth and all the guys over there would love to have snow. 106? I don't even think it get 106 where I live. Like, we'll get, I think like this year was one of the hottest years we've had. I mean, and I think we've seen 98 with a heat index of like, I think the hottest heat index I think we saw was like maybe 103, 104. But then you factor in humidity and all that, you know, those numbers change. But well, how long do y'all have like real like your what's the word I'm looking for? Your seasons? Like, do y'all have all 4 seasons in Australia, or is it just it's either hot or it's cold? Like, y'all don't get any between stuff. Oh, Springbok, you get all 4? So Sesh, you just either burn up or freeze over there. Well, at least y'all get all 4 seasons. We don't. Not so cold on the west compared to the east. April to August, average 15. I mean, that's okay. I mean, that's comfortable temperature though. Like, I wouldn't complain about that. But I mean, when you go that from 106 degrees, yeah, I mean, that is a big difference. I mean, because here, you know, we average 80s, 90s, you know, through, well, it don't really start getting hot until like July. And then it just burns you up from July to about the beginning of September, and then it'll kind of start dying off a little bit. But, you know, then we'll linger in the 80s. And then October, you know, we'll start dying down to the 70s. But it's crazy because just last week we had a day and it was like mid to upper 70s. But then our winters, like right now, this isn't really a real winter to us. Like, this is just a constant cold fronts because of these rainstorms that we've been having back to back to back. So every time it rains, it gets warm. But we already know that as soon as the rain band passes through, a cold front comes right behind it. So then it freezes us. But our winter really don't get started until like mid-January through March. And then around the beginning of April, we'll start seeing a little bit of warm weather changing. And then by mid to end of April, early May, it's warm weather and it's on the popping then. February is 80 to 100 now again. Whew. But y'all fairly close to, well, y'all a lot closer to the equator than us though. Or at least where I'm at. 106. I really didn't know it got that hot in Australia. Wow, Australia is pretty big. That's pretty big right there. 5,000. Spent the week up in Liberty, Calling, Perth, Australia. It was beautiful. Yeah, I've never been to Australia, Reggie. I've always wanted to go, but every time I put in my mind, like, you know what, I'm gonna plan a trip to Australia one day. Social media has a way of re-verifying to me that I don't have no business going to Australia. We had this conversation not too long ago. I need 100% security from the time my feet touch Australia turf until I leave. Even hotter in the northwest. Wow. Perth is the most isolated city in the world. Have a couch waiting. You're gonna need it once you. You know, hey, matter of fact, I'm glad you brought that up, Sess. I was looking at some stuff today. It popped up on my phone. Now, I didn't finish doing the digging because I got caught up doing some other stuff. But it was in regards to the 5090, right? And I don't know if this was another price leak, but it wasn't a price leak on just a 5090. It was actually like what their price ranges was going to be in regards to a 5090 build. And when I was looking at those numbers, I'm like, there's only about 5 to 10 people in the world that's going to spend that kind of money on that PC. They was saying, like, there was this one, it had, what was it? 7800 X3D, 64 gigs of RAM. I forget what motherboard it said. And of course it had an NVMe M.2. And then you add the 5090, and they was talking prices in the $5,000 to $6,000 range. Are you smoking crack? Ain't nobody but then I started reading a little deeper, and I started reading through the comments, and the prices. But see that's right, says that's for a whole like that's going in and buying a whole 5090 gaming PC. That's not the card itself. I feel like the card is still going to be the 21 to 25, which is still mind-boggling me, is because if that is the case, it's right around the same price range as a 4090. So unless you plan on dropping the prices of a 4090, which I don't think you're going to do it, because it's still considered the flagship, like, what kind of marketing are you trying to do between these two? Well, I mean, as far as the motherboard go, I mean, that's not the problem. The problem is trying to figure out where they're getting these numbers from, because then if you look at it when they slap the 5080 in, you're still now talking what, almost a $1,200 price difference, but it's the same thing as the 4080 and the 4090. You know, a 4080 was what, $1,000, right? You could get the FE 4090 what, $1,800, and that was the bottom. But if you you go out and you say, okay, well, I want the best of the best, so you go out and you buy yourself a Rogue Strict 4090, you're talking $2,200. So it's gonna be the same thing with the 5090 and the 5080. But here's my point: if for the amount of money that you're gonna spend on the 5080, you're better off either getting a 4090 or just saving up with a little bit. Well, it won't be a little bit because it's definitely a big difference, but you might as well get the 5090. If not, at minimum, for 2024, I would tell anybody this: where money was not an issue, and you ask me what type of PC would I need to run 2024 max, ultra settings, 3 TVs, 4K, I want it all. I would tell them to get a 9800 X3D, minimum 64 gigs of RAM, DDR5 at 3600 minimum. If you can spare some more, I would even go more on the RAM. But 64 is pretty solid. And I would get a 5090 card. And I would throw a 2000 watt power supply in that thing, just to make sure that you have more than enough coverage for that monster. Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't trust the specs that they say. I always try to make sure I give my PC a little bit more breathing room on that, just in case you have a spike. I don't want those kind of problems. And I mean, as far as the motherboard goes, like you said, Springbok, I mean, you don't have to go all in on the motherboard. As long as it's compatible, it can run, like you said, a PCI E5 card. You're pretty much fine with that. If that was a little too much out of your price range, I would at least say minimum 7800 X3D with a 4090, 64 gigs of RAM. At this, in my humble opinion, the way Flight Sim has transferred its operation station, how it operates. Nothing against Intel, but Intel has nothing on the X3D chip. Flight Sim and the X3D is a perfect match. That 3D cache performs so much better than Intel. What y'all got going? Wait, hold on. Don't ask for permission. Well, okay, Springbok. So, what you just said verifies what Seth said before you. I need to update my CPU and rest to run 5090. 30 plus Aussie buckaroos. Yeesh. Love to see what's red. Hey, well, that's the situation. When that crossroad and I meet, y'all will soon find out. I am maxed with 6800 XT. I need more RAM and GPU power. Only have 155-inch 4K. Cass, what's up, my mans? How you doing tonight? Hey, Springbok, I promise you it's gonna be crazy. The video that I put out, when that time comes, you will know before even opening up the video. The thumbnail is gonna let you know it all. Oh man, hey Cass, I can't complain, man. I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Just getting back in town. Had to step out of town for the weekend. Oh, it's gonna be more than 2 black eyes. I'm ready to unleash the true power of my. Yes. You said the 7900 XT. That's a 16 gig VRAM, right? Card. I gotta get over to your channel, Cass, and see. I done missed it. Hold on, y'all over here talking about stuff. What I missed? You had a stream. All right, I'm gonna go check that stream out. Here in a look. Well, once I'm done streaming, I got to go catch again tomorrow. If not, maybe. Oh, gotta go. Sounds good, Springbok, man. Enjoyed coming in chatting with me for a little bit, man. It's always been a pleasure. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too. The 7900 has 20 gigs of VRAM? I didn't know that. So what, the 70XTX has what, 24 then? I want to look at the benchmarks between the XTX and the 4090. Because I know the price point is definitely cheaper on the XTX side compared to the 4090. I mean, well, I know that 4090 is really just an all-out beast. Ugh. I'm gonna have to go do some night walking to get that 5090 card. That's the only way. XT if was on the par with the 4080 Super and the 4090 beat the XT. Ah, okay. Okay, so then, well, shoot, you and me, we running neck and neck then. Well, well, AMD's got that, what, the FSR2? No, actually, didn't they update it to the FSR3 now? See what's going on, y'all. Oh, ray tracing. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out why did AMD drop out of the rat race for next year as far as graphics cards go. I mean, especially considering, you know, I mean, was it the fact that the 4090 just kind of just was like, the 4090 set the bar, and AMD was just like, yeah, well, y'all going to have that. That's what's up, Sess. That's sounding good right there. Don't get flustered with the binding though. Use the in-game rendering. And when you load in, what is it? Is it Shift C, right? Is it Shift C or is it Control C to get inside the plane? I can't remember. All I know, it took me like 30 minutes trying to figure out how to get inside the plane. Yeah, Shift C. Yeah, I have most of all that set up. I mean, for the most part, 2024 is set to go. I'm just waiting on, like I said, I'm just waiting on the Air Manager. Nvidia was slipping in the budget builds, so AMD saw to capitalize. Ah. Well, first of all, that 4070, they could have kept that mess. I understood the agenda behind the 4070, but they could have kept that. And mobiflight works with 24. You just gotta update the new vatsim module, which that's pretty simple. AMD has always been the budget and go-to, so they're just going back to the roots. I guess you're right. Cass. Okay, let me reiterate what I meant by that. The base model 47 is garbage. Now the 4070 Ti or the 4070 Ti Super, if I were to spend money on a 4070, it would have to be one of those two cards. Because just a 4070, it was like a sneak. They was better off just. They was trying to bridge the gap, I guess, in a sense. So you had the 4090, then you had the 4080, and then it was the 4060s. And then they said, okay, well let's put a 4070 in between those two. But then when you looked at the numbers on the selling, it was just like it kind of pushed you to either do a 4070, because from a 4070 Ti Super runs about what, $700-800. The 4080 is at $1,000. The 4080 Super is at $12. The 4060 is at what, like 5, I think. But when you look at what you get out of the 4070 alone, like it made no sense. So it was almost as if it was like it either pushed you to get a higher card, because I want to say the 4070 only had what, 8 gigs of VRAM. You much rather go ahead and get the 4070 Super at minimum, or the 4070 Ti. Now the 4070 Ti Super will be the better route, because now it's putting you just right at or below a smidge of the 4080. But no, actually, I think the 4070 Ti Super does come with 12 gigs, I think. Don't quote me. It's been a minute since I actually looked at them. But I know the regular 4070 card was horrible. And if you looked at the reviews on the 4070, there was more complaints about that card than any other card that NVIDIA has ever made.
Bonanza for Romeo Papa, contact Cleveland Center on 128.025.
Switching to 128.025, and that's a 424 Romeo Papa today. Cleveland Center, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is level at 5,000.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Cleveland Center. Good morning, Tuscarora, altimeter 29.901.
29901, Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa. Rex Accuseason doesn't seem to work for me in 2024. Really? Okay, let me ask you this.
Delta 2222, Cleveland Center, contact Roger.
When you go into your, like when you go into your toolbar up top, and you know how you open up your weather engine and you have like your different presets. Do you, like, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, do you see Rex?
Cleveland Center, Roger.
So like you have like clear skies, rain, snow, blah 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 blah. But if you scroll over down, you should see something. Now I haven't tested it with 2024, but it should work. From what I remember, Rex is 2024 compatible.
Cleveland Center, VXP 685, flight level 170 for flight level 240.
VXP 685, Cleveland Center, Roger.
Cleveland Center, November 443, flight level 370.
Lufthansa 443, Cleveland Center, Roger.
I'll check on that here in a minute. We ain't too far out from Rochester. I'm actually about to get weather right now.
Cleveland Center, Roger.
Make sure you're not in career mode too. A lot of add-ons are disabled in career. See, there's a lot for me to learn still in 2024. You gotta talk to the gurus. Val done bought about 30 planes in career mode. Val got that guap. Val be pushing that weight in 2024.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, you're cleared into the Greater Rochester Airport Class Charlie airspace. Continue straight in towards the field. Descend at your discretion. I'll turn you over to tower when you're a little closer. Remain this frequency. Expect runway 25.
Cleared into the Greater Rochester International Airport Class Charlie airspace. I'll continue straight into the field. I will descend at my discretion, and I'll wait for your call. Remain on this frequency and expecting runway 25. Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa. 25 it is.
Flight following for 23 uniform. 23 uniform, roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR. Frequency change approved.
25.
Squawk VFR.
So it look like it's going to be a left downwind or left base, depending on how they set me up. Field elevation. Let's get that real quick. Field elevation is 559, 17 miles out. Let's get down to 1500. Stay up here.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, contact Rochester Tower on 118.3.
Switching to 1183, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa today.
United.
Rochester Tower, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa is descending to 1,500 through 4,500 inbound, runway 25 full stop.
2-3 uniform, contact departure. Over to departure, 2 uniform.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Rochester Tower, enter left downwind for runway 25.
Enter left downwind for runway 25, Bonanza 424, Romeo Papa.
Over to departure, 2 uniform.
Yep.
Alright, over to departure. Have a good night, 2 uniform. 82 X-ray, contact departure. Over to departure, 82 X-ray. 2-3 uniform, contact departure. Over to departure on 119.55. 2-3 uniform.
Alright, so left downwind for runway 25. We are looking for the field. Don't quite see it yet.
2-3 uniform, contact departure. No, I'm not going to contact departure, sir. I'm in the traffic pattern and I'm bringing you in for a landing.
Yeah.
Clear to land runway 7. Beautiful.
Looks like the field is coming into the scope here. It wasn't in career mode. So when you set up Rex Accuseason, you set it all up before you turn the sim on, correct, Speedy? Well, it's kind of a basic question. Just gotta ask though, just to make sure.
Tango, contact departure.
Okay.
Or Papa Tango.
Strange. I might test that out tonight. If I don't test it out tonight, I'll test it out tomorrow sometime before the stream. And see what's going on with that. Because it should work.
Short runway 28, ready for departure with information Quebec.
Alright. We got the field in sight. Autopilot is coming off. Landing lights coming on. Prop and picture is full rich.
Runway 28, cleared for takeoff. 8 Romeo Alpha.
The seasons never change.
Contact departure.
Huh.
Over to departure, 5 Romeo Alpha.
Do you have your the Accuseason set up to change according to the, like an automatic? Cause I know sometimes if you have it set to a certain thing, it won't change. It'll just kind of stay whatever you had it set to. Yeah.
Skyhawk 5 Bravo Kilo runway 10 line up and wait.
I'll do some more research on that then.
Skyhawk 5 Bravo Kilo wind 049er at 8 runway 10 cleared for takeoff.
See what's going on with that. Alright. Fuel is on the fullest tank. Landing light is on. We're at 25. visual
can I get a wind direction, please?
25.
5 Romeo Alpha.
Let's activate that.
Thank you, 5 Romeo Alpha.
And
5 Romeo Alpha, winds 320 at 4.
inner left downwind.
Five Romeo, contact departure on 123.7.
Over to departure on 123.7, 55 Romeo.
Romeo Alpha, contact departure.
That's 25.
Over to departure, 5 Romeo
That's
Alpha.
25. Alright. Speed checks gears coming down. First notch flaps coming down. Let's bug 25 on the heading.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, wind 010 at 8, runway 25, clear to land.
Clear to land 25, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa. Alright. Let's get. Here's my.
Over to departure, 23 Rochester Tower, Skyhawk 5255 Romeo is midfield downwind, runway 7.
5 Romeo, runway 7, cleared for option.
Rochester Tower, Skyhawk 2423 uniform is holding short, runway 7, ready for departure.
Skyhawk
Speed checks.
2423 uniform, Rochester Tower, winds calm, runway 7, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 7, clear for takeoff, 2423 uniform.
Alright. Gears down. Flaps down. Lights are on. We got the runway.
Tower 5 Romeo Alpha is midfield, runway 28. This will be my final lap. 5 Romeo Alpha.
5 Romeo Alpha, runway 28, cleared for the option.
Cleared for the option, 5 Romeo Alpha. Tower, can I get the runway lights a little bit higher again, please? 5 Romeo Alpha. Over to departure. Good night, 23 uniform. Departure 23 uniform is at 1,400 feet.
Rochester Tower 314 Romeo Alpha requesting departure on runway 25.
Skyhawk 4 Romeo Alpha, winds calm, runway 10 cleared for takeoff.
314 Romeo Alpha, can I request runway 25 for
We
takeoff?
are down.
Skyhawk 4 Romeo Alpha, runway 25 is available. After takeoff, fly runway heading until reaching 1000, then proceed on course. Runway 25 cleared for takeoff.
Bonanza 4 Romeo Papa, contact ground on 121.7.
Switching to 1217, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa. Good day.
Over to the
Clear up. Rochester ground, Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa is clear, runway 25, holding short on Delta, looking for GA parking. Should be right in front of me, maybe. If not, that's where I'm going anyway.
Bonanza 424 Romeo Papa, Rochester ground, taxi to general aviation parking via Delta, cross runway 07, then Echo November Alpha. Have a great day.
Rochester ground, Skyhawk 2423 uniform request taxi to runway 7 for pattern work with whiskey.
Taxi to General Aviation parking via Delta across runway 07, then Echo November Alpha. Bonanza 424 Romeo Pop today.
2-3 uniform, taxi to runway 7 via Foxtrot.
Taxi to 7 via Foxtrot, 2-3 uniform.
Rochester ground, American 337, IFR, Manchester, ready to copy.
Yeah, anybody going all the way over
I'm
there?
working on that clearance. Stand by.
We about to park right over here.
Clear to Manchester with radar vectors, direct Syracuse, and files, climb and maintain flight level 270, departure on 119.55, squawk 5667, American 337.
Rochester ground, Skyhawk 2423 uniform crossing runway 10. Not crossing the form. 2-3 uniform confirmed.
2-3 uniform, negative. You are cleared to cross runway 07, not runway 1. Please confirm.
Rochester ground, Cherokee 5002 Tango, holding short runway 7.
Cherokee 02 Tango, cross runway 7, continue taxi via Echo, November Alpha, contact tower on 118.3 when ready for departure.
Rochester ground, Cherokee 5002 Tango, taxiing via hotel to Foxtrot, going to the general ramp.
Cherokee 5002 Tango, Rochester ground taxi to general aviation area via Hotel Foxtrot. Have a good evening.
8 Romeo Alpha, contact tower on 118.3.
Over to tower on 118.3, 8 Romeo Alpha.
Cessna 17 Echo, hold short runway.
There we go. Welcome to Rochester, New York. Another 2-banger for the night. See if we catch up on this chat here. Oh, come on, Cass. Don't do that to me. That's 2 butters tonight. Shoot, the first one was even better. FS Economy, have it your way. Bunny, you gonna sell me on this FS Economy? I gotta look into that. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna look into that this week. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna get it, but I'm gonna look into it a little bit more. Appreciate that, Cass. They really need to fix the unexpected error in 2.4 still. Only about 1 in 4 missions seem to work still. Looking forward to it, Cass. Was in descent after a 3-hour cargo run when pop. No more mission for you. Ooh, that would make me salty. Yeah, man, look, I'm telling you, when Air Manager app finds itself available to FS24, it is gonna be bush trips with Cass. I'm just letting everybody know. The first few videos of FS 2024 is gonna be bush trips. If y'all go back, so that if my opening video, my intro video on my channel, that's me and Caster, and I forget who else. Somebody else was flying with us. I gotta go back and watch that video again, but somebody else was flying with us in that video. But that was Cass had me out here in no man's land, up in somebody's mountaintops with some trees and these little runway strips. I had no idea what I didn't know what I was doing. But I will say I learned a lot. And I am a beast at my plane now. I know my plane inside and out. So going back now, oh, it's gonna be wild now. Oh, Val, don't even worry about it. Cass will hop in the 208 with you if need be. Cass will show you exactly everything you need to do. Now you gonna learn how to fly with Cass. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Everything that you thought you knew how to fly a plane, when you start flying, you throw it out the window. Cause bush trip is so different. So alright, do you know how to slip an aircraft? Cause you're gonna have to do that a lot if you want to do bush trips. Telling you, like dropping planes in between tree lines on a strip. No. Oh, it's stressful. Don't let my St. Louis incident put you off my flight. Oh, well then you good, Val. Yeah, you good. Long as you know how to fly that plane, I'm telling you. He has put me in some uncompromising position. I'm like, there is no way that I can land. Like we actually did a an island trip one day, and we were just kind of island hopping, and there was this one airstrip, and I could not land. Matter of fact, it's in the video. I gotta find that video. It's somewhere on the channel. Man, I could not land this thing to save my life. No matter how many times I attempted. And I think I finally did get it and almost ate the water. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Cass. It was crazy. But fun times, man. Fun times. So, yeah, man, we're going to be getting warmed up for 2025 with FS 2024. So, everybody get yourself together. Find your weapon of choice. Learn it inside and out because things about to get crazy. It's about to get real crazy. But that's all I got for you guys tonight. It's late. I need to get me some sleep. I've been up for almost 24 hours. Tomorrow we take off from Rochester and we head to Maine. I don't know where. I'll figure it out before the stream. Enjoy you guys' company as always. It's always fun hanging out with y'all at nighttime and wherever you're at in the world. So yeah, we'll do it again tomorrow night as always. This is Cardboard Sim signing out.